Yo, what is going on, everybody? I've been looking for a new pair of deadlift slippers slash shoes for a long time, and finally I found a crazy pair of slippers that you all need to get because these joints are flames. Definitely you need to get them. Today, that's what we'll be reviewing about, and I can't wait to share with you my thoughts on these deadlift shoes right here.
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal.
Okay, so Notorious lift slippers are the shoes that we will be talking about today. Shoe, slipper, call them whatever you want. They've been making these since about 2018, and ever since then, these shoes have just absolutely blown up, and for good reason. So I actually got myself 2 pairs. They're actually kind of hard to get because you really have to order them as soon as they post it. So on their Instagram, follow it. They're called Notorious Lifts, and if you follow them, they will always make a little countdown with when the shoe drops, and you need to get them right on the time up, otherwise it will sell out. I was lucky enough to get a pair of these ones. These are their Gen 2s, and then I also bought a pair of Gen 1s, and these are called the creamy whites. So this one actually comes, well, all the slippers come in a little bag like this. Open it up, and then you get your slippers inside. I've actually already worn these a few times, so this is not what it looks like when it comes on, when it comes to your house. And these are the creamy whites. These are the Gen 1s, and we're gonna go through a little bit of differences between the Gen 1s and the Gen 2s later in the video. Now, the most important question that you're probably wondering is sizing. Sizing is gonna be so important. You obviously want the right fit for you. So on their site, if you follow their true to size measurement guide, I would recommend to do so. I personally didn't because I always go with my true to size Nike size, which is a size 10, and I went for a size 10 in these, and I felt like I had a little bit too much room, especially when I take the insole out of the shoe. Now with this slipper, when you take the insole out, as I do now, so you're actually gonna be a little bit lower to the ground, and that's something that Notorious Live recommend, and also something I recommend as well. Once you take the insole out, that means there's more room in the slipper to fill. So because there's more room to fill in the slipper, you're gonna feel that the fit is a little bit more sloppier. So in this case, go to your true to size when you are looking at their measurement. Whatever they recommend on their measurement guide, I would do the same as well. That being said, even though I got the wrong size and I should have went just a half size down, I still didn't feel like the fit ruined my experience with them. They're really good for my deadlift, squats, and bench press. So I recommend you to follow the true to size on their website, but if you do go to your true to size shoe size, I still think you'll be all right. Okay, next is the materials. So the materials on the Gen 1 and Gen 2 are slightly different. The Gen 1s use a neoprene upper, while the Gen 2s going to be using almost like a prime knit, Adidas prime knit type feel. It literally feels like a sock. It feels like it's made with a very nice high quality knit material, while neoprene is just neoprene, right? That's the difference between the Gen 1 and Gen 2. Personally, I would go with the Gen 2s. I like the feel of it better, and it just feels a lot more high quality, whereas the Gen 1s, the fit on the Gen 1s because of the upper were a little bit tighter. Now, when you have the straps in place, which we'll also get into a little bit later, you will notice that the Gen 1s are going to be a tighter fit than the Gen 2s. However, again, it doesn't really hinder your performance because, again, you're really just deadlifting, squatting, and bench, and you just want a secure fit. You don't need like a super lockdown fit. That's the only difference between the materials using the Gen 1 and the Gen 2. Okay, lastly, these shoes are known for their grip. So the whole point, the whole reason why these came about was because the founder of the shoe, he noticed that when he was deadlifting that he would slip, and he hated that. So he wanted to make a shoe, a slipper, that would prevent that from happening. So they have this little ongoing saying called no slip drip, and it stays true to those words. I mean, with this slipper, I've never really had issues slipping, and I think it's because of the rubber compound. The rubber compound just feels like a very grippy type of texture, and like the traction doesn't really show it, but when you are putting this on a platform or wood or concrete or whatever it may be, you really don't slip at all. The only times I have had slippage was when there was dirt and debris in them, or when I was stepping on chalk, and obviously if that happens, you're going to slip. Otherwise, these are really good for that reason alone. If you are someone that deals with slippage when you are deadlifting, these are something that you really want to look into. Okay, now you're probably thinking, why do I need these slippers anyways? Why are these so important? Why is it imperative as a deadlifter or a squatter or bencher that I need these? Well, to put it simply, to start off with bench, if you use a lot of leg drive, you don't want your feet to slip at all because you're just losing energy and power that way. And so because that they have such good traction, that would prevent that. Also, in addition, with squats and your deadlifts, you basically want to minimize as much compression in the shoe as possible. With these slippers right here, they have minimal cushion at the bottom, and it's literally just foot to floor, and you have all the floor feel, all the court feel, all the platform feel that you need. And lastly, these come in at $35, and just to summarize the whole thing, when they came out, they really wanted to make this slipper right here very affordable and also everything that you need. So if you're looking at this slipper right here, the upper is going to give you a snug fit, and that's what you want. On the bottom, you already know that it's going to be very good traction, and that's going to give you the grip that you need when you're doing your squat, bench, and deadlifts. And also, if you look at the slipper, you will see that it will has a lip right here and also these two straps. The lip and these two straps are going to help you from your ankle rolling over or your shoe or your foot rolling over when you're doing your sumo deadlifts. And that's something that I think is going to be very important, because the last thing you want is you really want to make sure that your shoe and your foot is very secure when you are doing your deadlifts. And that pretty much takes care of it. So if you are someone that needs grip and you feel like your shoes aren't doing it well for you inside the gym, these are slippers that you need to get. They're really good because they just give you the grip and they look sick. I love the two straps that they have. It's a bare minimum shoe, but it does so much more than that. So for the price and everything that they offer, definitely get them if you can. Follow their Instagram. They will be posting their drops whenever they have them. And yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe if you like content like this. And yeah, leave a like below if you liked the video, and subscribe if you loved it. Otherwise, that's it, guys. I'll catch you guys later on the next one. Peace.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?